Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital recap: note that the Tuesday, May 20 episode of GH was explosive. If you missed today's show, no need to worry. CTSS has you covered below. The nurses' ball has just kicked off at the Metro Court, and all of Port Charles' finest are dressed to the nines. Lucky for us, Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, are working the carpet together, which means a war of words and innuendo, and that's when they aren't cutting each other off both verbally and physically. She promotes the charities that the nurses' ball will benefit and heads inside to mingle. Next up is Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and his youngest daughter Donna. She twirls in her new pink dress, and then Drew attempts to grill Sonny on Measure C on the referendum. Sonny refuses to talk politics on such a special night and takes Donna inside. Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, is right behind her ex and daughter, and things could only be messier. Drew tries to bait her with comments about her son, who is in a German burn unit, but she doesn't take the bait. She gets a few vague jabs in before joining Sonny and Donna on the step and repeat. Jens Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, may have picked up the tab for the nurses' ball, but he still isn't exactly welcome in Port Charles. He arrives with Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and as he begins to praise the people of PC, Nina cuts him off. She runs to Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, and Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, who just so happened to bump into each other on the way in. The Quartermains all arrive together, with Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, and Olivia Quartermain, Lisa Lucicero, leading the way. She takes a moment as co-owner of the Metro Court to praise the event and everything that went into planning the evening. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, are next up, with him telling Lulu on camera that she looks amazing. Things are tense as Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Trina Robinson, Tatiana Ali, approach Drew. Kai Taylor, Jen's Austin Astrup, then appears, saying he would never have missed the evening. Drew tries to crowd him, but Curtis gets in the way and pulls them all inside. Up next is Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, who are quite memorable because Joss tells Nina she feels bad for her having to deal with her piece of trash co-host all evening. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, takes 2 steps on the red carpet and grabs the mic to talk about Measure C and running the crime and violence out of Port Charles. She is interrupted by Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, who asks her to step outside. She refuses and Chase arrests her for drugging Drew while still on live television. After they leave, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, spots Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos, outside, waiting for her family. Neither Christina Corinthos, Kate Mancy, nor Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, is responding to her texts, so she agrees to walk the carpet with Cody. The two share clever banter, and it's clear that sparks are flying. Alexis and Christina are late because of a visit from Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. He gets stopped by to give Alexis a folder of information that would help her to hide the fact that she is being blackmailed. Christina walked in on their conversation and decided to take aim at Rick. He warned her to back off, and after he left, Alexis also suggested that she stop. Christina starts to climb onto her self-righteous high horse when Alexis finally knocks her off of it. She tells her that she knows that she tried to kill Ava Jerome, Maura West, and now she is trying to keep them both out of jail. Tracy has been hauled down to PCPD and put in an interrogation room with Max Scorpio, John J. York. She tells him that being charged with drugging Drew is ridiculous, and Mac tells her that a vial of ketamine was found in her car. Tracy is stunned to realize that Drew set her up. Back at the nurses' ball, Drew and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, are on live television dancing and kissing as someone is watching the footage from a private jet. It looks like Michael is coming home. Port Charles turned into Hollywood East on May 20, as the much-anticipated Nurses' Ball returned in full force. The red carpet dazzled with designer gowns, sharp tuxedos, and more drama than a year's worth of hospital crises. But amid the glitz, one scandal stole the show: Tracy Quartermain's shocking arrest. And just when things couldn't get any more explosive, a mystery man arrived who left jaws on the floor. And not just for his movie star looks. Here's everything that went down in this unforgettable episode. The red carpet, glamour, gossip, and glances. As Port Charles' elite arrived at the Metro Court for the annual Nurses' Ball, local reporters Sasha Gilmore and Maxie Jones hosted a live red carpet special. Maxie stunned in a gold couture gown from Deception's new runway line, while Sasha opted for a sleek silver number, radiant and composed after months of emotional recovery. Anna Devane was one of the first to arrive, dressed in a striking black velvet gown with sapphire accents. When asked if she expected any WSB surprises during the ball, Anna replied coolly, "Let's hope this year is more glam than guns." Famous last words. Finn and Elizabeth made their red carpet debut as a couple, looking radiant and very much in love. Violet, in a tiny sparkly tiara and a white dress that made her look like a fairy princess, stole the spotlight as always. Brooke Lynn and Chase, now newlyweds, gave off classic Hollywood vibes. Chase looked like a dream in a tailored tux, while Brooke Lynn shimmered in crimson silk. When asked about married life, Brooke quipped, "It's like the Quartermain mansion, crazy, unpredictable, and full of love." Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermain, never one to shy away from bold statements, arrived in an emerald pantsuit, vintage Cartier earrings, and an attitude that said, "I'm richer and smarter than all of you." No one could have predicted how her night would end. Also making a splash were Jocelyn and Dex, who arrived late. Rumors buzzing that Sonny had banned Dex from attending. The tension was real as Nina Reeves arrived solo, with no sign of Sonny Corinthos. When asked about her date, Nina gave a tight smile and said, "Sometimes, queens arrive alone." Molly and TJ, glowing after recent reconciliation talks, walked the carpet hand in hand, while Christina trailed behind them with Blaze, sparking a fresh round of gossip. Were they or weren't they back together? And finally, the shocker. A sleek black car pulled up to the carpet's end, and out stepped a mystery man. He wore a sharp, tailored suit and sunglasses despite the evening hour. The crowd hushed as he gave a brief nod to the cameras and walked inside without a word. Who is he? More on that shortly. Inside the ball, music, memories, and murmurs. The ball opened with an emotional tribute to Epiphany Johnson, led by Felicia Scorpio and the GH nursing staff. The video montage brought the crowd to tears as they remembered the late, beloved head nurse. As the applause died down, Lucy Coe, in true Lucy fashion, emerged from behind a curtain in a flamingo-feathered gown, shouting, "Let the nurses' ball begin." Musical acts took center stage. Blaze and Christina performed a soulful duet that had fans swooning and jaws dropping. Christina's performance was emotionally charged. Was she singing for Blaze or someone else? Jocelyn and Trina took the stage for a playful dance routine that turned into a full-on lip-sync battle. Spencer, watching from the wings, couldn't hide his grin, though the tension between him and Dex was icy. In a surprise return, Cameron Weber made a cameo via live stream from Stanford, performing a ballad he wrote for his late stepfather, Franco. The performance had Liz visibly emotional. But the night took a wild turn when Lucy introduced a very generous, very mysterious donor who had contributed an anonymous six-figure donation to GH's pediatrics wing. The lights dimmed. A spotlight hit the stage. And that same mystery man from the red carpet walked out to stunned gasps. The mystery man, who is he? He removed his sunglasses slowly. Women whispered. Men stared. Even Sonny, who had entered minutes earlier, paused mid-stride. The man leaned into the mic and said, "My name is Luca Santori, and I owe my life to this hospital. Tonight, I honor my mother's memory and what this place meant to her. To the doctors, nurses, and staff, thank you. Luca's accent suggested European roots, his presence suggested secrets. And Anna's expression screamed recognition, but she said nothing. Was he an old USB contact? A Cassadine cousin? A figure from Sunny's past? The cameras cut to Valentin Cassadine, who looked rattled. When Nina leaned over to whisper something, he shook his head and walked out. The arrest, Tracy Quartermain's night falls apart. As the crowd tried to process Luca's speech, the music resumed and Lucy prepared for another outfit change. That's when the real drama hit. Port Charles PD officers stormed into the ballroom mid-performance. At first, everyone assumed it was a security drill or another over-the-top act by Lucy. But then Detective Chase's voice rang out clearly. Tracy Quartermain, you are under arrest for corporate fraud, insider trading, and obstruction of justice. The room went silent. Tracy, never one to be caught off guard, stood calmly. This is nonsense, she said, straightening her collar. If you're going to humiliate me, do it with better timing. Brooklyn ran forward, demanding answers. Ned, recovering from a recent fall and memory lapse, looked completely blindsided. As Tracy was escorted out, Monica arrived too late to stop the scene. She followed quickly behind, shouting, "This is a mistake." Was this the result of Tracy's recent dealings with deception? Had her attempt to block Lucy's access to ELQ funds backfired? Or was someone setting her up? Lucy, ever the dramatist, whispered to Maxie, "Now that's how you make an exit." Other highlights and twists. Spencer and Trina had a quiet, emotional moment backstage. When Trina asked if he was staying for good, Spencer replied, "I don't know what home means anymore." Trina placed a hand on his cheek until Dex appeared, and Spencer stormed off. Curtis Ashford, in a dashing Navy suit, gave a short speech about the hospital's role in spinal rehab. It was poignant, personal, and a hint that he's ready to reclaim his strength and his role in Port Charles. Alexis Davis, standing in the back with a glass of champagne, watched Christina's duet with a mixture of awe and worry. She's finding her voice, Alexis told Diane. Let's hope it doesn't lead her into trouble. Marshall Ashford wowed the crowd with a trumpet solo, his first public performance in years. Cliffhangers and theories. What's next? The episode ended on multiple cliffhangers. Who is Luca Santori really, and why did Anna, Sunny, and Valentin all react to him like ghosts from the past? Is Tracy guilty, or is this part of a larger ELQ power struggle involving Ned, Valentin, or Michael? Will Christina and Blaze rekindle their romance on or off stage? And what is the mystery behind that six-figure donation? Is Luca connected to a secret Cassadine legacy, or something far more dangerous? Coming up next on General Hospital. Lucy plans another shocking number, but make it a surprise of her own. Nina confronts Valentin about why he bolted when Luca appeared. Jason Morgan's name resurfaces in connection to a hidden file found in Anna's old WSB locker. And Sunny receives a cryptic phone call. He's not who he says he is. Watch Luca, before it's too late. Don't miss a moment as Nurses Ball Week continues. Port Charles never stays quiet for long, and this year's ball may be remembered not just for the fashion, but for the fallout. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.